franquicia. Vamos allá. Deme un momento, déjame compartir esto. Aumenta el día completo.
And good evening to those of you on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jonathan VR is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this.
Ok, vamos allá. Mundo. Mundo de agua y vamos a meter mano.
Maybe we'll see number 3 here. Weak grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. One out, nobody on.
Un poquito desanivelado, yo tenía par de días que no jugaba.
And here's a
One and
slider
two,
that
count.
runs inside
Tiene
that
que
time, and
entrar.
that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing
Ahí
and a
sí,
liner.
Soji, vamos allá.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Óchale, pero yo podía llegar segunda ahí.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just
Abriendo con galleta.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie.
Fernando
He
Tatis
didn't have much
Jr.
chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. Vamos allá, galleta. Uy, qué pica buena.
Something you don't see very often. You got a guy that
¿Qué
can
lo
run at first base.
estoy viendo bien?
See a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag. You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that guy wants to give his
Esto
catcher
se
a
está
chance, so you
poniendo
probably get the
bueno.
decent chance.
Corredor en primera y en segunda y no hay out. Bueno, flycito, eso es out. Déjame ver si yo puedo llegar a tercera. Me voy para tercera. Que lo que hay el balón aquí. El tiro del corte. Uy, llega segundo. Aquí no andamos llenando.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, had him
No ball, one strike.
Nothing in one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where
Problema, bajó la primera. Vamos allá.
The run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs.
Ahora la repetición, una galleta.
Boy, this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So
¿Qué lo que?
This one.
¿Qué tal, bro? ¿Cómo tú estás? Gary Sánchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Hey, ha!
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for
Your
strike
ball,
one.
one strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Bola.
1-2
No,
count
that's
to the
out.
Blue Jays signal caller.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 pitch.
Bola.
Ball,
That
that's
one
in.
misses badly. It's
Se
ball
fue en
two.
bola el pichecito
This is a
este.
huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be
Mira
aggressive
eso.
with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. Here it is.
Mira eso.
Wow,
Eso
this
got a
is
full
a pretty
count.
good at bat right
Control,
here.
güey.
From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
3 bolas, 2 strikes. Tiene el agua al cuello, Gary
Ready
Sánchez.
with
¿Sabrá
the
nadar?
payoff pitch.
Se ahogó.
Swing and a miss as he
Se lo
chased with
llevó.
2 strikes, and that will
Me
retire the
desesperó un
side.
poquito ahí.
Blue Jays forced to settle
Vamos a
for just
recargar
the
esto,
one.
porque no nos
Move ahead to
olvidó.
the top of the second now. The Jays lead it 1-0. Mac
Ok, estamos
with a
cogiendo
triple
calma.
in the ball game last night.
Kepler.
¿Quién es que está
Infield
pichando?
shifted
Luis
well to
Severino.
the right. Here's
El
the
animal.
first pitch.
That's a ball.
Saliendo con
But
bola.
guys, as the
Qué
Jays
lindo.
take the
1-0.
field here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're
Dale,
about to
dale,
head
dale,
on a
Tato.
9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves.
Galleta,
Now, this is
bárbaro.
deep into right center. This
El
looks to
bueno
have
anda gente
enough,
está
and
ahí
it
mi
does. A
madre.
home run.
Qué galleta. Se quedó ese picheo ahí medio a medio y este pana lo aprovechó. ¿Y de qué manera? No te esquilles, bro.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year.
En
as
la
the
cara
Twins
le
have
dio,
come
ay,
back
mi
to
madre.
tie it at 1.
Batting fifth. The third
Hey,
baseman.
listen, there's an old
Galleta,
adage,
ay,
solo
pero ¿y
home
entonces?
runs won't kill you. This is one of the top
Vamos para
hitters
tercera,
in
vamos
that
a
lineup,
segunda,
so
vamos para segunda,
a home run, a
suéltalo.
solo home run right here,
Mojó
it's
el
not the
play
end of
este
the world.
pana. Ay, mi madre, por esta gente tan agresiva. Mira, 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 mira.
He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Garver.
Vamos a tirar
Into the
rompiente.
box, Mitch Garver. As
Vamos a
the
tirar de
run
rompiente,
misses a good
muerto.
slugger
1-1.
at the knees for strike 1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327.
Vamos
1
allá.
home run and 8 runs batted in. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Doble play.
Well, and he has
Búscala,
some
búscala, búscala,
trouble
búscala,
with it.
búscala, búscala.
And it's
Mira
not
eso, tiró
good.
mal.
It's easy.
Tiró mal. Ay, Dios mío, Jesucristo.
So definite problems
Qué
on that last
novatada.
play, and they'll hit
The
the
left
first
fielder.
baseman for the error.
Rosario.
Voten a ese hombre que
Up
le están
next
dando
for
cuarto de
Minnesota,
baile.
Eddie Rosario. He's 2
¿Cómo
for
ese tipo
7
tiró
in the
mal?
series so far. And that's by
0-1.
0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to
Estamos
punch this
buscando
guy's
doble
ticket
play, vamos a
or
ver
roll
si
a double
sale.
play.
Vamos a tirarle bajito.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ay, 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 Dios mío. Vamos a tirarle bajito.
Donaldson. at
Slider
second.
pegado,
Garver
bajito.
on at first with nobody out.
1-2 is
Breaking
the
ball
count.
below the zone. That's
Está
ball 1.
concentrado el panel, no se ve
Hey,
con
there's not a
picheo
lot you can
malo.
do with a slider breaking down and in unless
Voy a
you
tener
catch
que
it way
pasarlo
out
con la
front.
rápido.
I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-2.
¡Ay, sí! ¡Se lo cantó!
For the strikeout.
Está esperando bola, está bien, sigue esperando.
Batting ninth.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He did not
Marwin
play last
Gonzalez.
night, but clearly
Yeah!
back in the
Trae,
starting
vamos
nine for
allá.
this one. Strike
Agresivo
one to
este
start
pana.
the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward
Búscala,
the
búscala,
left.
búscala.
And that's through into left, a base hit.
Ahí sí, ven pajón, hombre.
Hold that runner at
Pa'
third as
casate.
everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded
Now
with
batting,
one
the
away.
center fielder, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
And on
Ahí
the
sí.
first pitch, he hits it in the
Ahí
air
sí,
to
ahí sí, ahí
right.
sí. Ahí sí, buen tiro. Buen tiro, pajón. Ay, le puso. Sentenciado, abusadorazo.
Keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for
Bárbaro.
one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at bottom of the inning now.
Leading off
And here
for the
comes the
Jays,
first baseman,
the
Brandon
first baseman.
Drury.
Él pensaba que iba a llegar ese palo.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But
Lo
this is
cazó
just
como un
gonna wind
pollo.
up being a foul ball. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout.
Yo estoy mamaco hoy, vale.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2,
Yo
right?
sí estoy
You
maco
have to
hoy.
protect for the fastball. You have to look for the
Una
soft
pila que no
down
jugaba
away.
esta vaina.
You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Ay, 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 ay. Un poco más atrás.
And
Bola.
2-1 to count.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
Bola.
And a fastball,
3-1.
but he's losing it a bit here to
¿Qué lo
3-1
que?
now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're
Ay, sí,
talking
la
about
dejó
this
ahí.
kind of hitter.
Eso es hit.
Not a great spot to be
No
in
quedando en
if you're
primera,
the
que este pana no
And
corre.
that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting ninth. The left fielder.
Sí, bro, 150. Estamos creciendo, gracias a Dios.
Started Jesus Sanchez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch.
Jesús Sánchez, de igual para Inmundo. De igual para Inmundo.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie.
Vamos a ver qué hacemos con Jesús Sánchez. Vamos a ver. Ay, ay,
On
ay,
that
ay, ay,
swing, and
ay.
he finds himself behind 0-2.
Vamos. Ay,
Another foul
Dios
ball.
mío.
Now another 0-2.
Ahora es.
Left
Ah,
field
hombre,
out to center
flycito.
field.
Flycito fácil.
Buxton is there now, and he has it. Two
Vale,
gone.
pero tira suave, que se pueda no ir para ningún lado.
Next to bat for
next for the
Toronto,
Blue Jays.
Starling
The
Marte.
center fielder.
Mira cómo este pana tiene el PCI.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Como una piscina, vamos allá, que eso pasó de hit. Dobla fuerte, dobla fuerte.
Finds its way through
Tranquilo
for a
ahí.
base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Now
kept
batting.
his hands
Second
inside the
baseman.
baseball.
Galleta de una vez, dominicana en la casa.
There, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a
Jonathan
good pitch,
Villar.
the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jonathan Villar.
Estoy
0-1.
desesperado
In
yo.
for a second time
Estoy
here as he
haciendo
swings
swing a
and
todos los
misses there. It's
disparates que me
0-1.
están tirando.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set. The 0-1.
Ah, y a la buena no le hago swing, bárbaro, Dios mío, pero yo soy el final. Vamos allá, vamos a la galleta. Vamos a la galleta.
Towards center field.
Ay, hombre.
And the two-out
Ay,
throw will
hombre.
not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair.
Que lo que es
Through
mío,
for
gracias,
tie,
gracias,
one
gracias por el
apiece.
apoyo.
Top of the third set to get underway,
off for the
and
swing.
stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ere Adrianza.
Adrianza.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Bounced
Eso es out.
near the plate.
No, ponte claro, que yo estoy rápido.
Looking to punch him out
No me
again.
va a venir a hacer más
Pitch.
carrera a mí.
Hit
Mira,
back
pasó de
up the
hit, mira,
middle.
pasó de hit. ¡Mentira!
Oh, can't pick it up.
¡Ay! No pudo con ella, Villar. Bárbaro.
The batter. The right fielder. Nelson Cruz.
¿Qué pasó ahí,
And that'll
brother?
bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll go
It's
after the
0-1.
first pitch to him and
Esta
comes
gente
up
tan
empty at strike
agresivo.
one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Counts even at
Nope,
1-1 to
ball.
Nelson Cruz. Cruz, or the
1-1.
boomstick, as he's
Nelson
appropriately
Cruz.
nicknamed. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free
Que
agent
tener
at the
cuidado
end of
con
this
este
season.
pana, que si la
You know,
agarró,
Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to
le va a dar 1000
expectations,
pies.
That's
to
the
be
ball.
honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a
Mismo
little bit,
picheo,
though,
mismo lugar.
as he approaches
Vamos,
the
que
end of
bate
the
si él
season and
puede.
make that salary.
Que bate si él puede, se lo llevaron. Fue la vía de la vergüenza. Tan bonita que iba y no le dijo nada.
That strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some
De
guys are
quiebra,
real
lo
good
que
low ball
está.
hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Miguel Sano. As with
Buscando doble play, ¿eh?
contact on the first pitch, it's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Buscando doble play, ¿eh? Ya tiene 2 strikes.
94, it's 0-2.
Vamos a tirar un picho bajito.
Runners on first with one down.
Ahí se lo llevó por la vía de la vergüenza.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter.
Se está calentando Severino ya en la aplica. Está
Está
calentando Severino. Vamos para allá arriba. Vamos a tirarle bajito. Vamos a tirarle bajito, que están desesperados.
This one swung on and missed for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Ok. Ok, ahora voy.
Easily and the side is retired. Minnesota, home half of the third.
Vamos a
coming
tratar de la
up,
galleta
tied at
nosotros ahora.
Leading off.
Tatis Jr.
Infield in the overshift
Cuidado.
here, now the pitch.
Uy, muy adelantado, demasiado.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Oye, bro, si la agarro con Tatis Jr., la voy a encaramar allá arriba. Sí la agarro. No prometo nada. Míralo cantar. Qué bárbaro ese ampalla, yo la vi bola. Eso no dice swing porque la vi demasiado alta.
Grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So striding forward.
Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Pero nada más falta Acuña en este equipo. Para que estén los juniors juntos. Todos los juniors juntos. Vamos a ver si podemos traer a Acuña. Vamos a ver qué podemos hacer. Se la llevó el segundo. Este pana me dio una galleta ahorita. La echado con él. 9-7. Slider. Sí, gózatelo, hombre. Que te estoy acechando, chiquito. ¡Se lo llevó! Apúntele otro más, Severino, que está caliente.
Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down.
Pasado con la rápida.
Mitch Garver is in with one away now.
Cambio.
As he swings and misses here at strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Vamos allá.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
¡Se lo llevó! Ay, mi madre, pero está crecido Severino.
He isn't messing around, and these last two batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Ay, sí, eso es out. Vamos, Tatis.
Now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
Sí, bro, yo voy a ver si puedo
Down go the Twins in
traer a
order.
Acuña al
Go to the
equipo.
bottom of the fourth, tied. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher,
Gary
Sanchez.
Sánchez. Vamos allá, Sánchez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
Fastball
ball.
here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Vamos, si viene bueno. Ah, muy adelantado.
Splitter
Ball.
taken here, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
2-2.
Y estoy oxidado. Tenía un par de días que no jugaba y miren cómo estoy.
2-2.
Dando asco.
Hit on the ground down the first
Ay,
base.
esa bola pasa buena y es doble.
Foul ball as that keeps
Miren
things
que hoy
at
por
2-2.
ahí por primera base.
High in the air out to
Flycito,
center
de
field.
nada.
Buxton.
Flycito de nada.
One down.
Now batting.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yo le estoy haciendo swing a todo lo que yo voy a traer. Todo lo que esté cerca de la zona de traer lo voy a hacer swing. Uy, se partió el bate. Bueno, señor. Duelo de picheo.
Now batting. Right fielder.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Atrás. Eso sí, vamos allá. Uy, no pudo con ella el cielo. Vamos allá, pasó de hit. Mire el otro. Es Candela entonces que tiene la pelota.
Sometimes you need a little luck, sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what
Una bola afuera.
Jesus. Sanchez.
In now, Jesus Sanchez.
Bola.
No, that's high.
Ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Ahí sí, bueno el contacto. Vamos allá, corriendo todo el mundo. Atrás la pelota. Ahí no pueden mover ya los jardineros. Se fue la bola. Vamos allá. Nos estamos calentando.
So a
Jesus
two-run shot to
Sanchez.
left center, second home run early in the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Bárbaro,
Hey, I know we're not
Sánchez.
sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could
Now
be looking
batting,
back at this
center
one
fielder.
when it's all said and done.
Darling.
Here's starter
Galleta.
Marte.
Suave.
Just won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We played 4 full. Toronto leads this one 3-1.
Eran salados.
All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
Arriba y pegado. Batalla muerto, hombre. Se lo llevó por la vía de la vergüenza. 1, 2, 3. Para tu casa, a tomar café.
He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll get caught chasing a bad
0-1.
one there at
Se
strike
calentó
one.
Severino.
I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. A high
Pasado.
fastball
0-2.
all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Tres pedras, vamos allá, 1, 2 y 3.
As he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box now, Aire Adrianza as he rips it on the ground.
Solicito por
to second.
segunda base, normal. Vamos allá. Vamos a la tabla ahora. Que lo que es, Jiménez.
This half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Villar. First offering on its way.
Ah, hombre. No, hombre.
Kepler over to his
Vamos,
right.
dobla duro, que se le cayó la
One
pelota.
away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis
Pero yo
Jr.
estoy loco por una tabla con
Ready to
Tatis
deliver.
Jr.
Here's the first pitch.
Here.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a call.
0-1.
No me gustó.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Not cheated on that swing.
0-2.
The splitters by him 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling.
No, hombre, señor, este picho me está dominando, tanto coro.
Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
He dado 2 flycitos ahí al infield.
Number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mira eso, mira eso, mira eso. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Vamos, una patana que va corriendo. Una patana cargada de cemento.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. First
Nelson Cruz.
Here, and that's the first strike.
Cándaselo.
Just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Cándaselo, vamos allá.
Change up there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better
Dominicano,
than he let that
bro.
pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Uy, pasado con la rápida, porque qué es lo que tiene este hombre en el brazo, Dios mío.
Up next for
So
Minnesota.
the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer to
Uy,
the
vamos
left
allá.
side.
Eso es out. Suerte fue de la primera.
Throw in time
Got
at
him.
first for out number 2.
De Higüey, bro. Higüey en la casa.
Now batting.
So striding in, Max Kepler.
¿Y tú de dónde eres?
1-2 games so far. And
That's
they'll
a ball.
try to
That's
crowd him there to
inside.
start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swing and a flare.
Vamos,
hit
vamos,
toward
vamos,
right.
vamos, Jesús
Here comes
Sánchez,
the
vamos.
right
Ahora
fielder.
voy, ahora voy.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Y es más médico
Twins are
Jesús
set down
Sánchez y
1-2-3,
ese es Flamir
and
Reyes.
it
Sí.
remains a 3-1 ball game.
Santiago.
Fernando Romero.
Quedaron el pitcher, no digo yo.
Number 42.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman. Vladimir Guerrero.
¡Y galleta!
Line drive
Sueji.
to center
¡Uf!
field. He
¡Bárbaro!
dives. Did he catch that? He did.
¡Bárbaro!
What a play
Centerfield,
there
te
for the first out.
burlate. Me robó un hit ese bárbaro. Miren eso. En serio, loco. Va a seguir.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a
Rodado,
flyout
rodado.
for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
Róbate ese.
He certainly
Vamos allá,
just
ese
missed it.
picó, ese
With
picó,
this
ese
guy's
picó.
power, he's feeling pretty
Cable
good
de
in the pitch.
Sánchez.
For him to try and get on something and drive it
Carlos,
home.
¿qué es lo que es mío? ¿Qué es lo que es?
Now
Dan,
batting.
right here you
First
see a
baseman.
situation where
Brandon.
no doubles defense can come back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that
No
white
estamos doble
ball to
play,
that
bye.
brown or black
Tito.
glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Buxton is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the
Right
plate,
fielder.
Frenlo Reyes. 2
Grande.
hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Reyes.
Vamos, entra.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen.
One out.
Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Tranquilo, Carlos. Bienvenido, bro. Gracias por el apoyo. Venezuela en la casa. ¿Qué lo que? Ese va... pero ¿y qué es lo que está pasando hoy?
Blue Jays held in
Tienen
check,
imán en
but
el
they
guante
hang
esta
on to a
gente.
3-1 lead. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And that one's in on
No,
the
that
hands to
missed.
start the inning. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out
Eso
toward
no
right
puede
center.
picar. Eso no puede
After it is
picar, ¿eh?
Marte.
Ahora voy, ahora voy, ahora voy.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Sí, bro, eso voy.
Up
Now at
next
the
for
plate,
Minnesota.
Mitch Garver. He's
catcher.
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
El Domingo Germán. Carlos Martínez, por eso pone abridor. Y vamos a ponerte, güey. Hay que buscar piche dominicano también. Ahí sí, vamos allá, slide de la afuera.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope.
Ay, cántaselo.
He looks really solid to me.
Abusador.
The 1-2.
Sí, se lo llevó por la vía de la vergüenza ese abusador.
He's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Uy, caña.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends
Franquicia
the
en
inning.
video. Sí, bro, yo lo voy a empezar a hacer, ¿verdad?
They still trail it here 3-1.
Yo voy a intentar ver cómo lo hago. Nunca lo he hecho, pero le voy a dar a ver cómo me sale.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched.
Sánchez, vamos allá, de hit. Uy, se tira el segundo avance, la perdió. Busca, tira primero de Sánchez, Sánchez corre.
Great effort that time. They won't get it out on the play.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte.
Bola.
1-0.
Watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Bola,
And
vamos
that's
allá.
a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ahí sí.
Swung on and lifted in
No,
the air to
felicito, el left
center.
field.
Rosario arranged to his left as he
Muy mal el
tracks this one
piso ahí.
down in left center for the first out.
The batter,
So a runner
The
at
second
first
baseman.
now with one away.
Hay un
And
solo
the
out.
switch hitter Jonathan
Tenemos que
VR
bajar
will be
para
the
arriba.
next to bat. Oh, it's on the
Ay, no,
ground to
Rollincito.
second. Did he get his double
Acción,
play?
yo la primera.
There's one on
He
the
got it.
first as they get
Doble
the double
matanza.
play to get
No la aplicaron.
ready to begin the eighth. And set to
Energía,
go is the
último
second
bateador
baseman,
de Paseverino.
Marwin
Vamos a darle este
Gonzalez.
último bateador.
First offering on its way.
Gonzalez.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
Búscala, búscala. Ay, tiró mal, güey. No, hombre.
Now batting, the center
So it's a
fielder,
runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Hee-haw!
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Ahí sí.
Strike two, swing
Vamos allá.
missed out in front of the slider.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive
That's low,
early
that's a
on,
ball.
and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Vamos, último bateador.
Is away,
Vamos
but a
allá.
miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so
the
effective?
shortstop.
El
I think that what
bullpen,
makes it
bullpen.
such a tough pitch is the
bullpen,
changing
okay,
eye levels. That
bullpen.
fastball up
Vamos
looks
a
so
traer a Germán.
enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But
Claro,
it's
bro,
really
vamos a
hard
dejarte
to get on
descansar.
top of that good high hard fastball.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Domingo
your
Germán
attention,
enters to
please.
make an appearance on the mound as he
Vamos,
inherits a
Nómolo, tú
runner
estás
at first
ready.
with one out in the inning.
Tres lanzamientos y vamos allá.
Domingo Germán.
Sí, pero esa recta como que no están corriendo. ¿Y qué es lo que pasa? Vamos allá. Primer lanzamiento y es bola. Iniciamos mal.
And he fouls this one off. Herman, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club
1 and 2.
now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2. And it's fouled
Ay,
away.
ay, 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 ay. Vamos a tirarle arriba.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its
Vamos a
way.
tirarle arriba, pasado con la rabia.
Swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Double play situation. Now kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection.
Sí, bro, ellos hay servidores. Lo que pasa es que yo he jugado. Yo tengo video ahí de ranca.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ahí sí, doble mata. No, no, no. Mira, mata primera. Bárbaro, 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 Junior, bárbaro.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get
Por
extra
un error
outs
se
in an
pierde
inning.
un
That should
juego.
have been out number 3 there.
Cuidado
Instead,
ahí.
he has to refocus and get back to
Tiró
work.
mal.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Miguel Sano. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock.
This one gets through, and that could
Bueno, se fue pajón el pana, el tiro. Yo lo sé. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío. No me diga a mí.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps
Gracias,
the
bro.
doctor
Gracias
away,
por el
Dan,
apoyo, en
especially
verdad. Te
when
lo
it's a big
agradezco.
one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels.
Le damos otro, mi gente. Yo lo soporto, son nada. Porque en verdad yo tenía mucho que no hacía directo.
Not only for yourself, but also helping the team out too.
Señores, yo estoy ya tan nervioso ya. Con una carrera esta gente empata en el juego. Uy, 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 uy. Ja, te estoy acechando. Sí, bro, tú puedes jugar rank en la 20. Ellos hay. Tú sabes que hay mucha gente que todavía no se ha podido comprar la 21. Está todo, bro, le vamos a dar otro ahí, yo lo soporto. Salimos de ese lío ahí. Tatis Junior al bate. Yo quiero de una caña con Tatis Junior. ¿Qué es lo que pasa? Ahí sí, rolling por tercero. Ah, hombre. Ahí tiró mal. No, ¿quién dijo? De los Santos. ¿Qué lo que? ¿Qué lo que, bro? Ahí sí, galleta. Vamos allá. Perfecto. Tranquilo, bro. Aquí metiendo mano. La galleta. Guerrero Junior.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Look at a first pitch fastball for ball
1 ball, no strike.
He's got a hit in 3 at bats to this point.
No, bro, en verdad no me acuerdo.
That's a ball.
Refrégame la memoria.
3 runs, 10 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in,
Up next for
Gary
Blue
Sanchez.
Jays.
He's
The
working
catcher,
on a 1 for 3
Gary
thus far.
Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hoo-yah!
Sí, bro, yo tengo Tito. ¿Tú me sigues en Tito? Tito. Tito.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changes up on him.
1-2.
That's in the dirt for a ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
Tag!
Drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side.
Pues está
One
viendo los
left for
mensajes.
Toronto, but they
Abusó de
still
mí.
lead it 3-2.
Qué bárbaro.
All set to start the 9th in this
Leading
one.
off for the
And next, the
Twins,
dangerous
the third
power
baseman,
threat, Josh Donaldson.
Donaldson.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll be
Mira
a
que
base
fildeo
hit,
dice este
so
pana.
they couldn't ask
Arranque,
for
bro, es
more
que
as the
tengo un
possible
problemita
tying
y no
runs
puedo
scored
jugar
to kick
arranque,
off
pero
the
yo voy a ver cómo lo
Now,
soluciono
leadoff
para
hitter
pararlo.
finds his way
En verdad
on
estoy
base.
loco por
Should be
jugar arranque.
interesting to see
Ah,
the
bro,
cat
sí,
and
yo me
mouse
acuerdo de
of
ti
the
ya.
use the bunt right here. Do we put a
Que
little
tú me
bit
preguntaste
on?
que dónde tú
Do we
podías
go
comprar el
old school,
juego
new school, and just
y que
let
cuánto
him swing
costaba.
away?
Eres tú,
Should be
¿verdad?
interesting.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. As the fastball is swung
It's
on
0-1.
and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know the
Sí,
pitcher right
bro,
now,
ya,
he's
ya,
looking for
ya yo
that
sé quién
best
tú
friend, that
eres.
double play ball.
¿Qué es lo que,
This
bro?
is where you have
Cuéntame.
to really be disciplined at the plate.
¿Qué
Make
hiciste?
sure
¿Lo
that you get a
descargaste? ¿Lo
pitch
compraste el
that's
juego?
above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-2 to the
Ball.
Twins catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't
1
biting
and
there
2,
on
the
that
count.
0-2 breaking ball, but
Sí,
gotta
bro,
be
yo sé que
careful because this
arranque.
pitcher might throw him another
Yo
one.
sé que arranca mejor, pero tengo un problemita y no lo puedo jugar por ahora. Pero yo voy a ver si ya la semana que viene yo juego.
He struck him out.
Estoy loco por
Third
jugar
time
arranque,
he's
en verdad.
fanned in the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first,
Now
so
batting.
objective number
Lefty.
1 is stranding him on base, and now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Dale, bro, descárgalo, en
So
verdad, el
now to
juego
the
es una
plate,
pámpara.
Eddie
El
Rosario,
final del juego.
as he pops the
Te lo
first pitch
recomiendo.
foul behind the plate. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ay, sí, se lo llevó.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
¿Cómo así, bro? Sí, yo rato. Yo ahora mismo lo que estoy jugando es franquicia.
He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Ay, sí, pasado con la rápida. Vamos allá. Está adivinando.
Strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez.
Vamos allá.
2 away,
You're a
he'll
ball,
swing
Un
right
curvón.
as the first pitch is
Bárbaro, qué
0-1.
curva tiene
An
temprano.
error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
No, 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 espérate.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Ay, sí, vamos allá. Está en 2-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff.
Bro,
Maybe expect
yo
a
tengo dos
fastball on this
jugadores.
next one.
Paulino juega primera base. Bueno, lo tienen en primera base. Él jugaba tercera y Aguacatico juega right field. Eso es roto de show. Tú creas tus jugadores, lo personaliza como tú quieras. ¡Uy! ¡Vamos allá! Esto es historia ya. Esto es historia.
Closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Toronto earned the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Luis Severino earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Domingo Germán hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs on 10 hits, 4 errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team over the visiting Twins, 3-2. The Rays amassed 14 hits in the game as they got
Vamos allá. Cuando se termine el directo, yo voy a ver si puedo conseguir a Cuña. Voy a hacer todo lo posible.
Yanni Chirinos will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Tranquilo, que no te va a doler. Ay, ¿por qué se me pone así? Es que yo lo tengo configurado mal. Aquí es. No es aquí. No entiendo.
Very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job.
No entiendo, yo lo configuro y se me quitan las configuraciones. Yo quiero el PCI.
Keep traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down. Try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can.
Quiero el PCI, man. Quiero el PCI. Y eso así, Dios mío. Ay, espérate. Ok, del infield. Entonces, aquí. Zona.
Turn it around in this one.
Ahora sí.
3-0 now.
Nope.
I got 3-0.
Jonathan VR will be next.
Mala mía. Ya, vamos al juego. Solicito que lo pierde. Ay, pero iniciaron bien, pero bien. No le bajen, que ustedes están bien. Perfecto.
That's the ball.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Perfecto.
over to first, and the runner back easily.
Entra, que no te
Marte
dolerá.
gets his lead at first, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one.
Se va a romper una espalda ese muchacho. Se va a lesionar ese muchacho.
Really well executed, Matt. Classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts burning on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Skied into straightaway right.
Flycito, hombre, de nada.
Meadows
Flycito ya nada.
to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting four.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Swing and a liner.
Y esa bola, Dios mío.
Runner on first with two away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of it now. It's strike two. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's good. And he'll be back in standing up. The next 0-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Chocolate para Guerrero Jr. Chocolatito.
Plate, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays. The designated
Vamos allá, primero. Bola.
Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Jugaba un pallita.
Goes to 2-0 now.
Señores, iniciamos Cueto, 2 bolas consecutivas. Éntrale ahí ese muerto, hombre. Eso batea.
And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second. The
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Éntrale ese muerto, hombre. Eso batea. Éntrale ese muerto, hombre. Eso batea.
Drury has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Randy Arozarena.
Slider, batea.
The base is open and 2 away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Ay, sí. Engañado con el cambio de velocidad.
The 1-2. Line towards center field.
So yeah, Atta boy.
There and he puts it away to retire.
Atta baby.
Coming to the plate now, Yerman Mercedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Galleta y pero de frente al left field. La estaba midiendo.
Riding in, Gary Sanchez. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. From the stretch to third.
Rolincito, bárbaro, tercera base, lo play.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Stepping up now, Brendan Drury, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Eso es hit. Eso es hit. Eso es hit. Es un eco, ese es el eco.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Brendan Lau.
The second baseman.
Here's a slider inside, 1-0.
Éntrale ese muerto.
1-1.
Éntrale ese muerto.
That one across as the slider misses well inside. All even now, 2-2.
2-2. Cambio nuevamente.
The pitch.
Ay, 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 yo iba a decir se lo llevó. Pero Monte.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll
Bolero,
run things full,
Cueto.
3-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot.
Nope, that's
Tough
down.
take.
Ball 4.
Está bolero, Cueto.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Ahí, entra de hombre.
Stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's running.
Se fue para segunda. Ay, ay, ay,
He
ay, ay,
falls
ay, ay.
behind 0-2.
Lo iba a cazar.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball.
Back.
He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Tiene que batear.
On the ground is
Ahí sí,
second
doble
base.
play, doble
This
play.
could be 2.
1.
One there.
He's out.
On to
Uy,
first,
llegó
but
6,
not in
corrió
time as
bien.
he beats it out.
Batting
So
fifth.
a runner on first
The
with
first
1 out
baseman.
now. And that brings up the corner
G-Man
infielder G-Man Chorn. From the stretch.
Se fue para segunda el palo. Ahí sí, lo casé. Ah,
Way late, and he's in
ay, 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 ay.
You know, I
Le
like
robó
the
todo el
aggressive play.
tiempo.
They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so
Más
it's
fue
clear
la
they're trying to
emoción.
manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Inside ball.
ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the
Yo vi que lo
inside.
casé y el pana se estaba parando allí en segundo.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first
2
baseman.
balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Into right field, that's a base
Yo loco
hit.
que venga para home. Córtala.
And the runner from second will stay
Pa'
put at
casar.
third, so the runners at the corners
That
now
is
with
seven.
1 away.
The shortstop.
Se la están aplicando a Cueto.
There, but you
Good
have
job.
to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double.
Bueno,
And this is hit high and deep
bueno,
out to left.
yo ni me voy a
And
mover.
that one is gone.
Qué galleta.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not
Señores,
used to
están
giving
matando
up
a
some bombs,
Cueto.
so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up
Están
call.
matando
They'll start
a
throwing
Cueto.
some
The
better
left fielder.
pitches.
Ryan O'Grady.
Into the box, Brian O'Grady. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Ok, pero
Classic case of the front
dale,
shoulder
au,
flying
pónchalo.
open on that off speed.
Voy
Needs to
ponchalo.
stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
quedó.
Down.
Way outside. 1-2.
Ponchalo.
Look out.
I got the
That
count.
one
2
almost
and
got
2.
away from him. 2-2 now. 3 runs already home here.
¿Qué es lo que yo estoy pagando con Cueto?
Good
Mira,
eye.
mira, mira.
Slider there, and he
Se
works his
controló.
full 3-2 here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing
Ahí
and
sí.
miss on the changeup.
Se le llevó. La vergüenza.
So bases are
Batting
empty here with 2
The
gone,
catcher,
and that'll bring up the
Mike.
catcher Mike Zunino.
Zunino.
In
Oh,
tight
that's
here with
inside.
the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Yo
Every
pensaba
time
que
this
lo
guy
había
throws,
cantado.
moves, that
Que eran
two-seamer
payasos
has a
así.
mind of its own.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Down.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right
Y
there.
las payetas
It's
son
clearly
así.
not
¿no?
going his way, and he's thinking more about that
Cántaselo,
than the task at hand.
al boy.
And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
2-1 now.
Ahí sí.
2-2.
Vamos allá, 2-2.
A swing and
Galleta.
a drive sent
El
down
centro,
toward
la
the
atrás, la
gap.
pelota, vamos por el bote.
But that'll
el
stay in
bote.
the park as it's off the wall. And he'll
Lo están
post in the
casteando a
second here
Cueto.
with a 2-out double.
No hay sign, no hay
Now they
chance.
already hit one
Nice
with it,
one.
and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact
Pero
right
no ha
now.
podido salir
Manuel Margot is
del
next as he
segundo
finds
inning.
himself behind 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2.
Ahí, hombre, por fin, Dios mío. Contra el puesto, man.
One more look at the big. Leading off the inning, Jesus Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a
Me
couple
voy a
of runs.
concentrar, a ver si
But it's
puedo
really
anotar
key
una
for this
carrera.
leadoff
Una
guy to
vuelta.
try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a swing and a
One
miss,
ball,
1-1.
one strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point.
Count
Released
is
it
2-1.
out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
Estoy demasiado adelante. Demasiado adelante. Demasiado adelante. Mira
A shot
eso.
to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth.
So one away in the Toronto third. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. And he just gets a piece there as this is
Yo
chopped
pensaba
foul.
que eso iba a ser y mira que fue. Playcito el segunda base.
Swing and a miss on the slider.
0-2.
He's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
But
Count
And a
1-2.
sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a swing. and
se
a
le
miss
llevó
here
por la
as
vía
he's
de la
got on strikes.
vergüenza.
So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin.
Por la vía de la vergüenza.
Settling in now, Starling Marte.
Ahí
In
sí.
the air to right center. Center fielder on the run.
Esa
He's
cámara. A mí
there
no
to
me
make
gusta
the
esa
play,
cámara.
and that'll retire.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in
Sí,
the
es
third
verdad, lo
inning.
que te
And
digo.
this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. To start
Vamos a
the
ver
day,
cómo
they're
está
ranked
jugando.
among
For the
league leaders
Rays,
in both home runs
the
and
third
slugging
baseman,
percentage. I asked some of the
Yandy.
leaders about their approach prior to the game, and they
Último
told me
bateador.
it's
Si
all
lo
about
pierde,
pitch selection.
si
They
pierde este
trust in
bateador,
their
lo
talent,
saco.
so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production.
Oh.
Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one is they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking
Pero
for
más
more.
malo es el que no lo aprovechó.
You
Uy,
can tell he wanted
se
to
le
hold
llevó
off, but
por
he
la vía de la
swings through the
vergüenza
inside
ese
pitch
abusador.
anyway. He becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau, reached base via the walk in his
Ball,
first
that's off
plate
the plate.
appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Sliced hard.
Ay,
on the ground.
buena. Vamos allá, suelta el brazo.
And no
Sí,
chance on the throw
sí.
here as he reaches first easily.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder.
At the plate, Austin Meadows.
That's a ball.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
Ball 1,
0
no
for
strike.
1 with a run scored thus far. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt,
He's
but a
got
good
it.
scoop at
Muchacho no
first
tira
saves
bien
an
todo
error.
lo paso. Tira esa bola del pecho.
Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for
Jonathan Villar. He's
The
0
second
for
baseman.
1 thus far.
Jonathan.
And that one's
Count
in on
1
the
and
hands
0.
to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
No
Mira
contact
eso.
there, and
It's
it's
1
1
and 2.
Mira eso.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Nope.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
No la está aplicando este
we get
pichecito.
another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't
No le
spot
está
a sinker
aplicando este
in a better
pichecito.
location because even if you do get the barrel of the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's nothing in one. Behind 0-2 now.
Que lo queme, bro.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Nope,
No, le
outside.
está
Boy, that's
aplicando
a
este
great
pichecito.
take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
That's ball
Yanked
2.
the slider across that time, laid off for
I
a
got to
ball.
count 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time?
Raylin Rodríguez, que lo que es mío.
3 now.
Mío, mío, mío.
3-2 pitch.
Mío
It's a wave
personal.
and a miss. He struck him out.
Mira tu
No better way to
pelotero ahí, bro.
minimize the
Lo
potential damage
poncharon.
a cleanup hitter can do than
Wow,
to
qué
strike
peo.
out both guys in front of
third
him.
baseman.
Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Vladimir Guerrero
Outside, that's a
Jr.
ball.
is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit the other way out toward
Flycito
right
por el
field.
right field. Ay, no, no, no.
And Meadows
Ay,
makes
no,
the
no,
catch
no.
for route number 3. Just about set. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy
Sí, es
with the
verdad,
at-bats
lo
they're
que te
putting
digo.
together. They've been able to push across
Leading
3
off
runs
for
to
the
this
Rays,
point, but they've also
first
made the
baseman,
opposition work extremely
G-Man
hard. He's thrown a lot
Bueno,
of
Cueto
pitches,
se calentó.
and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
That's a ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-1
The count,
the
1-1.
count. The pitch.
Bueno, se calentó
1
Cueto.
ball, 2 strikes.
Change
Se lo
it,
llevó.
called strike
Bárbaro,
3.
mira
As he
qué
rolled
picheo
his
cantó
eyes
esa
at the
ampalla.
ball, 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's
Now
favor,
batting,
but it
shortstop.
wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen,
Really?
calling
A
balls and
double.
strikes is a really tough job.
picheo.
and Even the best are going
¿Se
to miss
tapa
some
bola?
from time to time,
Pero no pasa
especially
nada.
when they're sort of borderline like that last
Síguelo
game. Not sure
cantando.
the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Willie Adames is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Síguelo cantando, vamos
Fastball
allá.
gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to
Ball,
grind.
that pitch is
Ball
out.
and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And
Nope,
a good take
outside.
there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
Ahí sí.
You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there.
Mañana, bro.
Classic
Mañana viene
slide
video.
down and away from the strikeout there.
Mañana viene video de Paulino.
That pitch that has been
Picante.
said a million times
Llévate de
already.
mí.
That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up
Mañana
chasing
a
when
las
they're in
5 está el video de
And
Paulino
playing
arriba.
now,
Ball
Brian
1.
O'Grady. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit hard to the right side.
Mira, 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 mira. Ay, güey, no
Overshoots his first
relajes.
baseman as it's over his head.
Es que yo no estoy acostumbrado a jugar con eso. Piño, piño, piño.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Up next for the Rays,
Pero no
Mike
pasa
Zunino.
nada.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last
No,
at-bat
no.
with
Ball
another
1.
big hit right here. Lays off 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that.
Vamos
changeup.
allá.
So far in this
Ay,
one,
no lo
they've
cantó.
been real smart to let it go.
Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Sí.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Bola.
Good base pitch, 1-2.
Señores, nos la están aplicando. 4 carreras tienen. Y nosotros no hemos dado ni un hit.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Mira eso. Ay, el mismo Mercedes, güey.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Oh no, está agresivo el pitcher.
And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty. One man out.
Nope.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Ooh,
He's able to hold on for the second out. Brandon Drury will bat next. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he is really found a groove on the mound. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Who jumped the gun a bit on that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And another foul ball.
Oh,
and he struck him out.
Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman.
Third
baseman. 6'2" right-hander jogs in to take over on the mound.
Your attention, please.
First pitch on its way.
Bárbaro, qué lanzamiento. Ustedes vieron cómo rompió ese lanzamiento. Ay, llegó el de ustedes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Right side.
Pero primera base, por Dios. Pero que ame Mao.
Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment.
Ay, que primera base ni más me Mao, Dios mío.
Randy Arozarena is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's the ball.
Ahí, vamos allá.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One.
Vamos allá.
I got
the count 1-2.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Vamos allá, se le llevó por la vía de la vergüenza.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there.
Ah, puro slider.
If it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout.
Mira dónde se quedó ese picheo, medio a medio.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Pasado con la rápida.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Weak grounder down the first
Ahí sí, uno. Vamos allá. Dos. Doble matanza.
Throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Coming to the plate now.
Vamos a hacerlo ahora.
Start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that
quite
frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that.
Vamos a hacerlo ahora, pero topenle la pelota por lo menos.
One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Corre. 6. Buena.
Retired here to begin the sixth. Hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that outcall.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow.
Ahí sí la voy a pedir, eso es 6.
From that angle, I can see why.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Blue Jays have elected to
all right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe?
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Drops one down here.
Toque de pelota. La tiene en tercera base. Tira segunda. Ah, no manches, güey. No funciona. Estamos bateando.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Uy, galleta, el left field, atrás la pelota. Pico, bueno, vamos allá. Aquí tiene que bajar uno. No, creo que tiene que bajar uno. Es una patana que va corriendo.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody
es
put on
una
this guy's
patana
arm.
que va
He's
corriendo.
been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Bueno, ahí le dio durísimo.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar.
Uf, entra para que cobres.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Uf.
That misses 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ay, quédate un poquito atrás.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Uf, vamos allá. Trae bola un strike. Tiene que venir por ahí.
On offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Uf, guarda mala. Esto se puso bueno. Tati, ay, problema. Hay problema por una samia. Ay, okay.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 pitch.
Paz. Tranquilo todo el mundo. Sí, bro, la cámara se cambió, no sé qué pasó. Pero ya vamos a terminar así porque... Okay.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ay.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope.
Starting to go.
No, para el umpire.
Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
No, Tati, hombre. Vamos, corre, que eso es 6. Vamos allá. Yo uso esa, bro, en rank. Cuando estoy jugando rank, uso esa.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's
Guerrero Jr. Calentando los pichos. Sí, bro. Esa cámara es buena para jugar arranque. Bola.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Bola.
I got 2 on the count.
2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1.
La sentenció.
Punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. The 5, 6, and 7.
Sí, la 2005 para jugar reto de show yo uso la 2016 creo que 2005. No recuerdo bien, pero hay una que parece a la 2005 que se la veo. Para jugar arranque yo recomiendo la que tú dices. Ay, 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 ay. Y jugar con PCI. Llegale, 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 llegale. Sí, bro, tú viste el video, se burló el pana, salvó el juego. Traí el juego perdiendo por una carrera, vino y dio un tablazo por todo el right field. Por todo el right field.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Fouled away. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Galleta, se abre de
down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Suave, pásale el pitch, Out of boy, out of boy.
There are 2 away now. Willie Adames will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this
9-3 en los codos.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hay una cámara que se llama Zoom, yo creo que es, bro, que ese es bueno. Que nada más se ve el piche y la pierna de los jugadores. Ese es bueno también para jugar arranque.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Tranquilo ahí.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
The left fielder, number 31. Ryan.
Stepping in now, Brian O'Grady. First pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A 1-1 home.
Vamos allá. ¿Cuál tú juegas, bro? ¿La 20 o la 21?
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Vamos, márchale, márchale, márchale. Buena, buena, buena.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Tati la hace como quiera.
6 full. The Rays lead it.
Se llevaron el pichecito. Vamos a ver si le podemos dar una galleta.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Yerman Mercedes. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground.
Mira eso.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th. The next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Starts him out with a slider too low for
ball one, no strike. Ball two.
That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get.
Corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball three.
Brendan Drury waits on deck.
Bola, vamos allá, corta mala. Hace por bola.
Standing in, Brendan Drury. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and he pops him up.
No, señores, por esta gente tan grave. Mira, la dejó picar. ¡Ay, qué muerto!
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No, pero bien. Zurdo contra zurdo. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Un left field. Ok. Un left field derecho. Porque zurdo contra zurdo. Soy pésimo.
So left-handed hitter waiting. They'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Okay.
Called strike. Lou has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives.
Okay.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ok. Con un palo aquí esto se pone sabroso. ¡Sabroso!
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Ay. Demasiado adelante. Demasiado adelante. Esperar un poquito más atrás.
2-2.
Ok. Good boy.
Frenmel Reyes, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
Fly atrás. Bueno, yo voy a llegar a tercero. Ok, vamos para tercero. Yo pensaba que estaba malo eso.
Take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So digging in now, Frenmel Reyes. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this.
Uy, la cantó. Oh, Dios mío, es un strike. En serio, umpire, eso es strike.
You only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way.
Cántala también.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Ball
well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
That's ball 3.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it
count
to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Batazo por el center. Eso es out, Dios mío.
Rosarena is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd.
¿Qué es lo que está pasando?
Lourdes Gurriel stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Here now is Mike Zunino. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Abriendo con galleta, está bien.
Designated hitter.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Even 1-1 count to Margot. From the belt, the pitch.
Sí, doble play. Eso es. Ahí sí, uno, tate, primera, doble matanza.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in and looking for more. Yandy Diaz. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Ahora voy.
Reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move.
Your
Diego
attention,
Castillo.
please.
Come on
Now
in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance
Number
of the season.
53.
Por si acaso.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Starling Marte. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out
están
toward right
corriendo,
center.
nada.
Meadows has it, and there's one away. Now batting, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Left fielder giving chase. He
Nada,
gets
también
there
cae.
and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring
Mira
up
dónde le di
Fernando
esa bola,
Tatis
miren,
Jr.
nada.
And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking
Oh,
good
no.
for them
Flycito
right
al
now,
left
Matt.
field.
They've got a significant hill to climb. Bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what can
One ball,
happen.
one strike.
Ball 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And they'll run this one in on him, and he
One ball,
can't connect, so
2
he finds
strikes.
himself
No,
down
vamos
1 and 2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings.
Swing and a miss. That retires the
Me
side.
mareó con ese slider. Si no empato atrás,
Digging in once again, Randy Arozarena.
voy a arrollar.
Strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Y es que esta gente es tan
Down into
agresiva.
left center for a base hit.
Si ven para segunda, pelate como un
There's a
pollo.
case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there. Boy,
Ay. Sigue despegando.
Back in safely.
Estoy acechando, chichi.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Sigue despegando, pero estoy acechando, chichi.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Ok, besito al catch. How fácil.
As a play, he hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. G-Man Choi, the next to hit. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a throw over to first,
he's safe.
and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Sí, estoy campado. Ay. Ahí.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he
Ahí sí, se lo llevó por la vía de la vergüenza. Vamos a ver si hacemos algo. Si no estamos muertos.
Number 70.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was punched
Mira
out
cómo
looking
ahí.
at strike 3 last time through.
Hey, there's
Ay.
an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 the count now.
Manuel Santana, que lo que de lo mío.
Now here it comes.
Adelante, muy adelante.
Hit out towards
Rollins,
second.
vamos allá. A ley de 2 out.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is out.
Así es la
The ninth
cosa de la
inning
vida,
gets
se gana y
underway.
se pierde.
Up next to the Blue
Next
Jays.
will be the designated hitter, Yerman Mercedes.
Yerman
He got on top of one and was a
Mercedes.
ground-out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
A ley de 2 outs. Te trae también, pero Dios mío. Y esa bola bajita. Esa bola bajita me engaña. Me ponen a hablar con los palos de luz.
I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot.
Gracias, Manuel. Gracias por el apoyo mío. Se te agradece.
2-2 one more time.
Ahí sí.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do
La
it.
cuarta mala.
No reason to nibble.
Mírame a mí haciéndole swing a la cuarta bola mala.
Payoff pitch one more time.
Gracias por verlo.
This ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's set and the pitch.
Okay.
Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is taken for
con aguacatico, bro.
Regardless of the result right here.
Mañana, bro, en verdad, ya con este son 2 juegos que yo he jugado. Mañana si yo hago directo, voy a abrir jugando 2 juegos con aguacatico y le damos fuego. Bro, Paulino, yo voy a subir video mañana de Paulino. Y atento ahí para que no te lo pierdas, picante. Ok, vamos allá. Paulino está picante. Prendido en fuego. Igual que aguacatito.
Into the box now, Brendan Drury. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse.
Sí, bro, mañana. Si yo hago directo mañana, yo voy a abrir con aguacatito. Esté pendiente para que no te lo pierdas. Dale, Manuel, gracias por el apoyo, bro. Pero ven acá, pero yo estoy viendo esa bola, ¿cómo que están cayendo atrás?
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out.
That's
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Bueno, aquí vamos para tercera. Vamos a llegar a tercera.
Meadows is over near the line now as he makes the
Chacho, corre rápido. Ay, Dios mío. Por poquito y le hacen agua el Bueno, entonces puso bueno. A ley de un out. Mírame a mí. Ay, Dios mío.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled straight back. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet.
Ay,
able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of
Tú
the
estás
home crowd.
relajado.
Seems to energize everybody for the rest of the series.
F, no.
4-1 finish in this evening's game.
No.
The Rays
Ese
took the
no
lead
soy
in
yo.
the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yanni Chirinos notches his third win of the year. Johnny Cueto was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Nick Anderson earns
Pronto,
the save
mío,
out of
eso
the
viene
bullpen,
pronto.
his 9th of the year. So that
Estoy
just
esperando
about
eso
does it
mucho
for Mark
más,
DeRosa,
ahora.
Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our
Señores,
entire
pero
crew.
qué
I'm Matt
pela nos
Gaskers, and you've
dieron,
been watching MLB The
Bárbaro.
Show. For more, make your way over to the
Bueno, señores, yo creo que
shownation.com.
saben, mañana es sábado. Quizás mañana en la tarde yo hago un directo.
The final line score for our ball game
Ya tú
tonight.
sabes,
For the
Riley, vamos a abrir con
victorious
aguacatico y
Rays,
después
4 runs
fuego.
on 9 hits, no errors.
Gracias
They
a lo
left
que
6 men on
gracias a lo que
base.
estuvieron ahí, gracias por el apoyo.
For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball
Gracias por su
game, 2
apoyo,
hours
mi gente, en
and
verdad.
54 minutes.
Ustedes saben ya, hablamos mañana.
Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Venimos picantes mañana. Mañana no perdemos juego. Llévense de mí. Hablamos mañana, mi gente. Buenas noches. Gracias por su apoyo. Cuídense.